is Adrian Cashman. I work for the University of the West Indies in Barbados, and I'm with the Centre for Resource Management and Environmental Studies there. We have 5 project locations, 5 pilot watersheds. We have the Nariva Swamp, which is in Trinidad. We have Caraïbes, which is one of the islands of the state of Grenada. We have a subcatchment of the Demerara River in Guyana, the Rio Cobre catchment in Jamaica, and we have the area around Speightstown in Barbados. The main thing that we're trying to look at is water scarcity. The Caribbean region is one of the most vulnerable ones to climate change, and has been often said, the vulnerability and climate change will manifest itself through impacts in the water cycle. So on the one hand, you have declining water resources. On the other hand, you have increasing demands and more diverse demands for water consumption. Some of them may be static. And so if you put those two together, you may be looking at a situation where there are some hard choices to be made as to how you're going to then allocate those resources in the most productive way, not just to support economies, not just to support development, but also to make sure that the social welfare of the citizens of the islands is also maintained. So one of the challenges is, how do we work with the data that we have and come out with answers, with projections that are reasonable, that are believable? The other challenge is, how do we incorporate the impact that this is going to have on people into what we do? The other challenge is the external challenge, is we may understand or have an appreciation of the outputs from the various work packages, from the research program. How do we translate that into terms that our audience, our stakeholders, our communities will understand? And so one of the challenges we have is a communication challenge. So the impact of the project will contribute to bringing about, at national levels, some institutional change. It will contribute, I hope, to the formulation of applications to international funding agencies to put in place adaptation projects, whether those be physical projects, whether they are capacity building programs. It's very ambitious, I know that. And I would be very surprised if we were able to achieve all of that. But if you don't start with those high ambitions, you're not going to make that impact. Because if you achieve just one or two, then you've made a real difference.